All right, you got an offer and you're ready to negotiate. What do you do? When you're selling your Perkins Oklahoma home and land, you got an amazing offer on the table, or at least you think it is. Is it? Is it not on your home and land? What do you do? Well, in this video, that's what we're gonna go all over. Highlights on what to do to Perkins Oklahoma home or land. If that's what you wanna learn about, stick around, because that's what this video is all about. If you're new to the channel, my name is Josh Bardette. The group of agents that I work with, eXp Realty and I, we made this channel to help out all of our customers, current and future, just like you, our future customers, learn about the home selling process. This series is the home selling series, okay? There's all sorts of videos on the channel about pros and cons of different cities throughout the metro, Stillwater, Perkins. There's lots of driving videos of neighborhoods in Perkins, Stillwater area, the Chandler area, Edmond area, Oklahoma City area. Tons of content all about Oklahoma real estate. That's what this channel is all about. The group of agents at eXp Realty and I are here to help you with all your real estate needs. So not only enjoy the channel, but enjoy our services in helping you when it comes time to sell your Perkins Oklahoma home and land. All right, let's get into today's video. So you've done everything. We've been following it to the T. We've done everything, and we got an offer. Maybe we even got two offers. Especially in today's market, we might get two offers still get two offers. Gone at the time of this video, gone are the days when we get 15, 20 offers at once. That's not happening, especially since the Fed just raised rates again yesterday at the time of this video. And now it's time to dissect those offers and find out if there is any negotiations that we need to do to make sure that we get exactly what you want and accomplish your goals when selling your home and land. The first thing you want to think about when you receive any offer on your home or land is, what is the end goal? What is the reason we're selling this house? Are we upsizing? Are we downsizing? Is it land that we're not using anymore? You know, is it land that we inherited? Was it a house that we inherited? You know, what is the goal of the house? We want to keep that in mind as we're going through the offer, okay? So the goal is the first thing you want to think about when you're selling, and what is that goal? Because the next one, number two, is the net. How much am I netting off this sell? Because we go into the sell with our estimated net to seller, so we know, perfect case scenario, what our bottom dollar is. We know about. So does this offer meet or sometimes exceed the estimated net to seller that we want? If it exceeds the estimated net to seller and it has an acceptable closing date, it's usually a no-brainer. It's usually a no-brainer. But there's still things we would need to look at during the offers. We also want to look at what title company is being used. Because guys, you know, you can go to 10 different Chick-fil-A's and there's going to be 3 of them that really stand out, that have amazing customer service. And yes, I said Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is known for their amazing customer service. But you think in the back of your mind, you've been to some that haven't been as good as others. And you've been to some that have far exceeded the others. Am I right? Am I right? Thumbs up when it comes to customer service. Just like real estate agents, my team and I, we strive to provide the best customer service possible, but we know that sometimes due to like personality conflicts or something that may have happened in that customer's life, that things change right away, that it doesn't always seem like someone's getting the amazing customer service that they expect. Could just be a situation that's come up in their own lives, or it could be something that needs to be correct. But you know what I'm talking about when it comes to, there are title companies that provide far better customer service than the other. There are. So we want to make sure that we're going to one of those title companies so we can get the best customer service, because this is a very, very large transaction. You don't want crappy customer service when you're going through a very, very large transaction. So we want to check on the title company. The next thing you want to check on is personal property. Anything that's attached to the land, even the rods and the curtains, they're attached. Anything that's attached to the land is considered real estate. But maybe the person wants the living room suite. Is it called living room suite or living room suite? Comment down below what it's called. Let's say living room furniture. Is that living room furniture something we're willing to give up if we're netting the right amount? It's less we gotta move, you know? That's only something that you can answer. That's something you gotta ask yourself. Or are they asking if you're selling a big acreage property and they want one of the tractors? Is that something you're willing to give up? If you're netting the amount you want, and especially if you're downsizing, you won't have a place to put the tractor, are you willing to toss the tractor in to get the deal done? Okay, something to think about. So we want to look at personal property. If they're asking for any personal property. The next thing we want to look at when we're looking at offers and comparing and contrasting them, or deciding if we want to counter them or not counter them, is what is the inspection period? If they're buying a big chunk of land and they've got a 30-day inspection period because they're having to use a USDA loan that requires all sorts of crap, then do we want to wait 30 days to make this contract hard? Or do we want this contract to be hard quicker than them and then them deal with USDA? Or them lose their earnest money if USDA doesn't give them what they need to get the deal done? There's all sorts of intricacies that we need to discuss and discuss in detail, and then you even take the time to sleep on it, and then maybe even call back and ask more questions so we can brainstorm. We can decide what is best for you. You got to keep the goal in mind. And when you're negotiating, some people are like, no, stand firm and don't do a darn thing. Well, if the only thing standing between you and Florida, or you and getting closer to your grandchildren, is a tractor, give them the tractor. You know, get to Florida, get to see your grandchildren. You know, that's what's important. You're still netting the same amount. There's so many different variables when you're looking at an offer. Even though an offer is on a standardized form, there's so many different variables on that standardized form that we need to really take the time to write it all down, take it into account, sleep on it, come back, visit, maybe sleep on it a little bit more, and then make a decision, okay? Because when you get that offer and you begin negotiating that offer, whatever you end up on, that sets the outline for everything else in the transaction. So you really want to take time with my team and I, and we really want to discuss that offer in detail so that you understand the whole process, because it's a legal document, it's a legal contract. We want to make sure that it's a win for you, you're netting what you want, and you're accomplishing your goal of going to Florida or moving closer to the grandkids or getting rid of an old family property that no one's using anymore. The goal is to make sure that you're very comfortable and very happy with the results you get in that offer, so we can move forward through the next steps of the selling your home or land process to get you to closing, which is actually the end of. So does that make sense on looking at the net, looking at the closing date, looking at any personal property concessions, looking at any closing cost concessions, looking at possibly a shorter inspection period to make the contract go hard or become more solidified in your favor as a seller more quickly? Does that all make sense? I know I throw in a lot of information out in this video, but the contract is 6 pages long and it's fine print. So when we sit down together with my team and I and we go through it, it's all going to make a lot more sense. But I hope that this helps, gives you a little bit of guidance on what to do during the offer and negotiation stage of selling your home. So I hope that gives you a lot more information on step 5, the offer and negotiation stage of selling your Perkins Oklahoma home or land. Enjoyed this content a little bit, or it's been a little bit helpful to you, consider giving it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. It also lets other sellers just like you who are thinking about selling their Perkins Oklahoma home or land know this might be a good video to look into. And as always, I make these videos so that my team at eXp Realty and I can help you and earn your business when you're selling your Perkins Oklahoma home or land. Don't forget to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. If you have real estate needs, we want to help you accomplish those goals. I'll see you guys on the next video.